In this project, we decided to talk about depletion of natural resources because right now in Mexico is facing serious environmental challenges. Here in Michoacán, for example, many forests are being cut down or burned to make space for avocado plantations, a phenomenon driven by the global demand for avocado. This deforestation destroys biodiversity, harms water resources, and reduces the soil's natural capacity to regenerate. In this case, we decided to work on this topic because these problems affect the present and future of our communities. We want to raise awareness about how important it is to protect forests, water, and biodiversity, and also to encourage responsible, sustainable use of natural resources here in Mexico.
The depletion of natural resources, it may seem as a small thing, but in reality it affects all of us. It may sound like some materials may be scarce in the future, but it's not just that. It's that food, water, and other essential things will not be available in the future. And it isn't just that. It's also that because of it, pollution is greater, because we now have to dig deeper and deeper into the earth to get more resources. And so many of the UN and SDGs goals are because of that, because of the depletion. So if we want to be a better society, we need to eradicate this problem from the root.
When we talk about the depletion of natural resources, we are referring to the way humans use materials like water, forests, minerals, and fossil fuels faster than the earth can replace them. This problem begins mainly with overpopulation. As the global population keeps growing, our demand for food, water, energy also increases. To meet these needs, the industries expand, cities grow, and more resources are extracted every day. Industrialization pushes this even further. Factories rely on huge amounts of raw materials and energy, and many companies focus only on production and speed instead of sustainability. Activities like overfishing, excessive logging, and intensive agriculture also remove resources faster than the ecosystems can recover. Pollution makes the situation worse by contaminating water, soil, and air, leaving many natural resources damaged or unusable. The consequences are serious. First, we see major loss of biodiversity as habitats are destroyed and species disappear. Climate change intensifies because of burning fossil fuels, and clearing forests increases greenhouse gas emissions. Water scarcity becomes more common, especially in areas that depend heavily on rivers or underground reserves.
The team proposes is adopting a personal circular consumption practice based on the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Minimizing shopping just to the bare essentials, selecting durable and repairable goods rather than changing them all the time, and maximizing the lifespan of everything we already have can be a great solution for this problematic of depletion of natural resources. By shifting to traditional consumption patterns to intelligent shopping and resource optimization, each person reduces their demand for raw materials, energy-intensive manufacturing, and waste generation, which will make a great difference when a big collective start consolidating these practices into their lifestyles. The solution is realistic because it does not require new technology, expertise, or significant investment from private or public funds, but it relies on small choices every day for every one of us. Each one of these actions can feed and become parts of everyone's current lifestyle, so adopting these practices can be as easy as willing to do. What can be done to share is posting it on social media to show people how important it is, as well as talking about it with family and friends. The proposal is also relevant because material extraction is responsible for a big share of environmental pressures and habitat losses. If the demand of individuals for high turnover goods decreases, so does production. That is why collective changes in consumer patterns are important. They will send a message to the industry to prioritize durability and repairability of their products. Finally, it is interconnected with all cultures around the world because supply chains are global, not just from some countries. Reducing the demand in one region decreases production, extraction, and manufacturing across many other regions. So reuse markets and recycling systems will predominate and cross borders like they haven't reached before. New ecological options to buy and repair will appear, and the system as a whole will become really efficient when there are enough people keen on preserving and constantly improving it. So just by consuming less and applying the 3 R's in our content, we contribute to a stronger, impactful reduction in the depletion of natural resources. It is now up to us.
This is the end of the proposal. Thank you for your attention.